Hi guys. I don't know what camera I'm looking at. This one. Hi guys. Josh Allen from GAK.co.uk here with another GAK Vision video. I'm still feeling a little under the weather, so let's get through this as a team. Today we are looking at the Friedman BE-OD overdrive pedal. So we all know Dave Friedman as a master genius in the realms of amplifier building, but they have recently moved into the universe that is effects pedals. And this one is the BE-OD, or the Brown Eye Overdrive, which is supposed to emulate the drive sound from his mothership head, the Brown Eye 100. This pedal This pedal is unbelievably cool. There's not really much to explain about it other than it is a very high gain overdrive pedal, but that is still controllable. To go from, say, a classic slight breakup, classic rock sound, all the way up to a really chunky rhythm sound, then further past that to a lead sound, then further past that to a shredsticles sound. It's a very, very usable overdrive pedal, if you want that higher gain structure anyway. So on the face of the pedal, as you can see, from left to right, from the top we've got bass, treble and presence, and then on the bottom half we've got your volume, which is your overall master volume, your gain, and then you have the tight knob, which is essentially, as the name would state, if you have it all the way to the left, it allows the bottom end to be a little bit more loose, and then if you crank it all the way to the right, it allows it to be a lot tighter on the bottom end. I like it at 12 o'clock because then it's kind of a mixture of both. It's like a natural sort of tightness. So what we're going to do is, we're going to play this PRS 22, standard 22, straight into this Fender Bass Breaker 15, which is set to clean. So here is your clean sound right now. So really nice and clean. I've got the amp on the bass breaker. There is like a low, medium and high in terms of the output stage. So I've got it on the low, so it's the cleanest it can possibly be. So what I have is, as you can see on the pedal, I've dialed the gain to off completely. But what I didn't realize is that that still puts forward a really nice classic overdrive sound. So check this out. Here's the clean once more. Engage the pedal. So we were incredibly surprised when we turned on the pedal with the gain off. Basically, I just wanted to match the level of the pedal to the level of the amplifier. And then when we turned it on, there was drive there and the gain was off. So I was very surprised at that, but it's a very cool little feature. It allows you to have a super, super classic sort of sound. Check it out one more time. And if you have a guitar, excuse me, if you have a guitar that is capable of coil tapping, just switch it to the single coil and then it will show a true representation of the single chord. So that's what I really like as well. So there you go, you can hear that it's got that characteristic of a pedal that allows you to use single chords really nicely, and I reckon that sort of setting with the gain on 0 would sound awesome with a Strat. So let me go to the next stage in the gain area. So I'm just going to turn it, as you can see there, just below halfway. Now this sort of tone reminded me of those sort of just full-on chunky classic rock sounds. So check this out, here's a little riff. So it's got that huge massive sort of classic rock tone to it. But obviously you can mess around with the EQ that we have on the pedal as well. So say I wanted it to cut through a little bit more like one of those sort of old school Marshalls, I can just crank the presence and the treble, drop the bass slightly, make it a little tighter, and then you've got those really cool sort of sounds. So there's a lot of controllability on this pedal regarding the gain structure and obviously the EQ as well. The EQ is really nice, it makes a lot of difference to the sound. Let's put it all back to 12 o'clock and just go past 12 o'clock on the gain now. So the gain structure is starting to move into the realms of really sort of chunkier sides of things now, so check it out. But obviously because there's more gain, it becomes a little bit darker. So let's crank the treble and the presence again, drop the bass, make the tight end a lot tighter. Becomes a really, really chunky rhythm sound. So just one more time, put everything back to 12 o'clock. Let's dime the gain now. So the gain is just under full. So this will allow us to have as much gain as you possibly could for a really, really sick lead tone. But obviously, as you can tell, same as before, because I've added more gain, there's a little bit more bottom end to it. So let's give some presence and treble a bit more tight. Actually, let's loosen off on the tight end because I'm playing some lead work. Drop the bass a touch. Check it out. So as you can hear, there is more than enough gain on that pedal. So the cool thing is, let me just show you, let me show you how responsive the EQ is. So let's just move through the bits and pieces. Let me show you the tight end first. So if I have it all the way to the left, this is what it sounds like. Bring it up to 12 o'clock. And now let me bring it all the way forward so you can really hear the difference. So the tight knob is a really, really effective tool anyway, but I do love setting it to 12 o'clock just to have that sort of El Natural sound to it. Let me just show you the bass response. So that makes a huge difference when you crank it. Let's try the treble. Sounds like it's underwater. And then bring it all the way to the top. The crazy thing is, even though that's the treble on full, it's still quite a usable sound. And then last one, let's show you the presence. So this is presence all the way off. You almost get that sort of Frank Gambale sort of sound. And then presence all the way to the top. Really still usable, it just adds a little bit of shimmer to the top end of your guitar. Which is quite nice on a guitar like this because you've got the mahogany body, mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard. It's a very dark sounding guitar. So there you go. The Friedman BE Overdrive. There's a little tone test for you. So make sure you come and try it yourself. The next one we're going to take a look at is the Strymon Riverside, which I'm very excited about to show you guys as well. So there you go. The Friedman BE Overdrive in stock now.